after one. Second quarter, fourth down for Avondale. Almost had the conversion, but a big stick by Dylan Kanaan lodged the ball loose. Turnover on downs later in the second. More defense from Seaholm. Avondale again mishandles the snap. They did that a couple of times tonight. There's Kanaan again. Scoop and score. Maples on the board, up 7-2.
Deserves some credit.
Kanaan Kanaan for Seaholm, you know, he reminded me of a player back in the 90s that wore number 35 for the Blue Devils.
I just hear the clock ticking. Let's move on. You high school fanatics voted on my Fox and Choice.
Snapping from the offensive 35, moving left to right across the radio dial. Smith unleashes a bullet over the middle. It's juggled and dropped by Grant Sharkey. He had his mitts on it, but he just couldn't bring it in, and he got decked.
Sharkey's getting a lot of work.
Dylan Kanaan, the safety, coming over, and he brought the wood.
Sharkey got the wind knocked out of him.
He is slow to get up, but looks like he's going to be okay to do that. Big thanks to our friends from Infinity for setting it up. A beautiful throw right over the middle. He had it. He bobbled it a few times. My, oh my, did Dylan Kanaan bring the hit stick.
Yeah, we're looking at the replay here. Kanaan just lays the wood.
The second quarter, so Lakeland takes a 7-6 lead over Walleye
Central.
Another
ball
on the ground. Picked up this time and carried.
Night.
Down the left-hand sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown.
See ya, the K-bomb explodes.
Dylan Kanaan with a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Maples. Branshaw was decked. Again, it was number 10, Dylan Kanaan, applying the lumber. In fairness, Dylan Kanaan again just absolutely tattooed.
The K-bomb.
Dylan Branshaw, you look at that. That's great timing right there. No chance for pass interference. He whacked him.
And Dylan Kanaan's come on with some authority this year.
You know what? We've seen some good players out here today for both of these teams. He might be.
And Dylan Kanaan, one of the hardest hitting safeties in the area, comes with the nasty.
Scott, it didn't look like that ball hit him right in the breadbasket either. Kind of caught him more up towards the left shoulder, his back shoulder.
And then Kanaan further dislodged him from the ball. I mean, if he would have had the ball a little bit stronger, I think he wouldn't have taken the hit as hard. But then Kanaan came in there and just helped dislodge the ball. Safety Dylan Kanaan has just really been one of the breakout stars on the defensive side of the ball in this county this year, and I call him the K-bomb. Because when he comes and he lays the hits down, it's like a eruption.
Smith, the quarterback for Avondale, from his own 30-yard line, right to left across the radio dial, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted by Dylan Kanaan. To the left side, he's tackled at the 25.
He's the star of the game, no question. Dylan Kanaan, the K-bomb explodes again.
A fumble recovery for a touchdown, numerous pass breakups, tackles for loss, and now an interception. He gets a big hug from his teammates, including Austin Park. What a night to remember for this young man.
Scott Bernstein is here joining me, Jason Schmidt, to talk a little bit about the big win for the Maples. Scott, this was a matchup of, again, a great defense, Seaholm, playing a terrific offense in Auburn Hills Avondale, and the Maples got the best of them tonight. Talk a little bit about why that happened.
Well, there was just an explosion on the field, and it came from the K-bomb. Dylan Kanaan, the starting safety for the Seaholm Maples, making a name for himself as one of the best defensive backs in all of Oakland County. He really came out of nowhere this year. I hadn't heard much about him. I was here for the first week of the season against Ferndale. He looked great then, looked even better today. Had a fumble return that he took back to the house for 44 yards for a touchdown. Had a pick that he almost took back for a touchdown. Laid about 3 or 4 huge, big-time hits on quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs.
After the game, we caught up with Marback and Kanaan to talk about that defensive performance.
For the past 2 weeks, we've really been preparing. We know Avondale's had a great offense. We know they've put a lot of points up, so we knew we couldn't underestimate them. But we just have to, we owe everything to our coaching staff and how well they got us prepared. And we just went out and did what we do. So.